Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the National Football League. He deserves to be the highest paid receiver in NFL history, and hopefully, since he's eligible for an extension this offseason, things will come together very easily. Kumbaya, no drama, no muss, no fuss, because we as Vikings fans, we've been a part of some very contentious contract extension talks, whether it's Danielle Hunter or Stephon Diggs or Adrian Peterson from back in the day. I mean, it always gets dirty in the media and sides are squawking at each other, blah, 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 blah. And as we always say, rule of thumb with negotiations, when it's quiet, things are going well. When it's loud and there's leaks and sources to the sources say that the other side's being unreasonable, that's when things are going very poorly. So hopefully everything is just radio silent on the Jefferson extension. It gets done and he's taken care of and the Vikings are taken care of and we're good to go, right? But of course, it can't be like that. Can't be like that. So Jefferson this week earlier said, if they want me here, I'm here, blah, 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 blah. And we said before, I actually do think that Jefferson, I don't think that money is his number one goal. I think it is winning. And I think that if he sees that, hey, instead of me taking $35 million per year, if I take 30 or 28 and we can have a couple extra million to, I don't know, get Kirk an offensive line or spend on defense, that's what I'm going to do because he wants to win a Super Bowl, right? So that's all well and good. But of course it starts. So on Wednesday, Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, Kevin O'Connell met with the local media jackals. End of year press conference. A couple weeks too early is what it is. But Gessling, Star Tribune. Kwesi also said the Vikings have had initial dialogue with Justin Jefferson's agent about a contract extension. So a little bit of a throwaway line, a little bit of a duh. You're the general manager and your best player is eligible for an extension. So of course you should reach out to his agent, right? But, of course. Of course. Schefter. The Vikings and Pro Bowl wide receiver Justin Jefferson are expected to have contract talks this offseason, but as of today, the two sides have not yet begun any negotiations per source. And I wonder who the source is. Occam's razor, simplest answer. So obviously it's Jefferson's agent or Jefferson's camp. We're just like, so Kwesi came out and said that we have started contract negotiations, and the agent leaks to Schefter. No, we have not. And it seems minuscule, but picking these small fights and airing out your business in public, I mean, it's the opening salvo. So it's setting the tone. And so I haven't been divorced, but I know a bunch of people who have. And they'll always say that like things start out amicably until the blood-sucking lawyers get involved. And it's not just giving her half. It's the lawyer gets a third, she gets a third, and you get a third. All right, so everyone loses at the end of the day. And with agents, I mean, hell, Justin Jefferson may be like, hey, I want to take less and blah, 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 blah. But the agent's just like, I don't know. So I get 3% of this contract or 1% or whatever the percentage is nowadays. But it's like, if the contract is more, that 1% is worth more. Plus, I can go to all my other clients and be like, I negotiated the largest wide receiver contract in NFL history versus if Jefferson wants to take a little bit less, leave a little bit on the table, and be a team first player. So, of course it's the agent. Of course. Right. Then Kramer clarified, Adofo-Mensah said today that there had been initial dialogue. Agents said that wasn't negotiations. Either way, Jefferson should be the fourth player Vikings have made highest in the position since 2011, joining Peterson, Harrison, and Kirk Cousins. So, maybe it's just just being nitpicky about language, where it's like initial dialogue is not negotiations, where it's like, I don't know, you can't let that one slide. Okay, like you can't bring that up with Kwesi next time you're on the phone. It's like, hey, our initial dialogue, doesn't feel like negotiations to me, as opposed to just putting this out there to Schefter, as well as some of the beat writers. It's kind of dumb. And Jefferson will get his. And I don't think the Vikings actually have any problem making Jefferson the highest paid receiver in NFL history if he so chooses to. Plus, the Vikings can actually greatly benefit from extending him this offseason versus waiting to next offseason because A, the price will just go up next offseason, and B, they can use the cap savings of the final year of his rookie deal because the only 2023 salary cap impact would be the proration of whatever his signing bonus would be, divided by 5, so it would be fine. They should extend him now because guess what? He's going to get leapfrogged a couple times, like when guys like Jamar Chase are up for an extension. So Chase will get paid more, blah, blah, blah will get paid more. So if they sign an extension now, 2 years down the line, that deal will look like a bargain. Or if they wait till next offseason and then the contract is even more, and then a year down the line, I mean, the contract is still kind of tough. But the Vikings take care of your guy, keep Jefferson happy, keep him locked in with the Vikings long term, and I think everyone will eventually win here. But I don't know. I don't like the way that things started off, where I feel like the agent certainly made a mountain out of a molehill. It's like, oh, we had an initial dialogue. Actually, we've not started negotiations, but hopefully it's just a blip in the radar. Hopefully it's just a bump in the road, and hopefully it doesn't develop into anything, because I don't know. I don't know if I can take another full off season of just contentious contract talks where each side is slinging poo. Jefferson's being unreasonable, asking for $40 million. The other side, the Vikings, are being unreasonable. I can't handle it. No, this team is so close right now. Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the game. He's literally just getting started. He needs to stay in purple. This can't be another Randy Moss situation. I don't think it will be, because I think Jefferson's super cool about it. Like, I don't think that he cares. I think that he just wants to win. But it's when the agents and the egos get involved, that's when things devolve. So, again, we'll see. Again, get this thing done ASAP. Your thoughts are thoughts. Kwesi and Justin Jefferson's agent already disagreeing. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.